Over the last month or so, I've been diving a little bit deeper into tracker knives. I've taken a sudden interest in them. In this video, we're going to be reviewing the second tracker knife I've ever purchased, but this is going to be a different kind of tracker knife review, so stick around. Just wanted to take a moment to say hello to everyone. I want to thank all of my subscribers and welcome all the new visitors here to 411 Outdoors. I hope you enjoy this content. I hope you find it useful. Let's get started. About a week or two back, I did a review on a tracker knife from Black Wolf Knife. I thought it was a steal of a deal. I got the knife for 20 bucks. It was normally on sale for 40. It was a Damascus steel tracker, handmade, and really nice. But I had also mentioned that I was not done exploring the world of tracker knives, and my goal is to purchase 3 of them. This video is going to be a review of my second choice. And I will go ahead and tell you that the third tracker I plan on getting, when I feel like spending the money on it, will be the Tops Tom Brown tracker. It just looks awesome. It's huge. It's a monster. I've watched a ton of reviews on it. I do plan on getting that tracker just because I would love to have that in my collection, but people know about that particular tracker. I like to do reviews on blades that people may not know that much about. So the second tracker knife that I have chosen to add to my collection is the GCS tracker Model 11. Would you look at that beautiful blade? This is 9.75 inches in length with a 5 1/4 inch blade and a 4 1/2 inch handle. This is a G10 handle and it looks to be about 5 millimeters thick. And this is D2 steel. It comes with a beautiful buffalo leather sheath, which is good obviously for scout carry, but what I like about this one as well is you can carry it upright also. And in this little compartment in the front, you have a sharpening stone. Now, you may be wondering what's different about this tracker knife review. Well, here goes. I did not buy this particular tracker to be used out in the field as a bushcraft knife, though you could. This particular tracker is actually going to go in with my collection of combat knives because I see this particular tracker as more of a combat tracker. And the reason why I say that is this tracker gives me the aesthetic of a combat knife. I had told you in my last tracker review that the first time I ever even heard of a knife like this or seen one was 19 years ago in the movie The Hunted. And in that movie, it was largely used as a combat knife. So I have personally always associated these knives with combat, because honestly, if you were going to use a tracker for bushcrafting, I would not recommend this one in particular because I have seen many others that are built a little bit better for that task. This particular tracker has that slick, simplistic look that a lot of my combat knives have, and when I saw this, that's what I thought of. With that said, I'm not going to do a typical bushcraft test with this knife in particular. From what I gather, these knives are made here in the USA. The only thing that's confusing to me is the fact that that was not plastered all over their website when you visited the page, as it is with so many others. These are custom-made knives, handmade. They're not mass-produced, and they're made from high-quality European materials. That's the way it's described on Amazon. Some people were complaining, saying they thought the handle was too small. I love the way this handle feels in my hand, these grooves here. I love that. I feel like I've got good protection. I love the reverse grip on this. I'm telling you, this just screams combat knife to me. It's got so many features that I believe would be very effective in a combative situation. Comes absolutely razor sharp. It's just not going to need to do a paper or shaving test with it. It's paper and shaving sharp. It's extremely sharp out of the box. I love the placement of the lower edge on this knife. I love that deep curve. It's like everything in one. You've got the slicing edge, but you've also got the trapping, maneuvering abilities of a karambit with a knife like this. And one of the most beautiful things of all, I got all of this for 60 bucks off of Amazon. They have a great line of knives. You ought to go out and check out GCS knives. I'm really impressed with their product line, and I'm impressed with their website. So I would highly recommend going out and checking out what they've got. I think you'll find a lot of stuff that you like. I know that I have been looking at this blade for a while. I really dig it. This is a combat tracker for me. This is not one that I plan on taking into the field for bushcrafting. I've got the other one that I may use for that, and I do plan on getting the Tom Brown tracker when I feel like coming off the money for it. I appreciate you watching the review, my friend. I do apologize if you came here looking for a bushcraft review on this knife. For me, this is just not what I would use as a bushcraft tracker, but I love it as a combat tracker, and that's kind of the realm I wanted to stay in with this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Take care.